what apps are supporting iBeacon?
I think that you could do a blind search into the Apple Store for iBeacon. I don't think much would show up. I think that it would be better to do a Google search where it's like iBeacon, App Store, some sort of pairing like that. Yeah?
Is there a way to monitor the status of your beacons remotely, or like once you put them out in the world, how do you know if it's not working?
Yeah, absolutely. So the question is, how do you know if your beacons have stopped working? What if one dies and drops off the map? How do you know that you need to go get that one and replace the battery in it? Well, with the apps that you make, you can detect the battery signal inside of these things. So there are a couple of different thoughts. Let's say that you deployed these things throughout a Best Buy. You basically have this grid of them every 10 to 15 feet. And as people walk around and they're detecting a beacon, you're getting a little ping in your database that says, okay, we've detected that beacon and its battery is 85%. Well, as people walk around the store, they're inevitably going to detect all the beacons. Well, you know how many are there, and if only a certain amount are showing up, you're able to see which ones have died. And then also, since you're tracking what the battery life is, as soon as one gets to 15%, you'd replace it, kind of deal. Yeah?
Can you write an app to detect other people's iBeacons?
Okay, so the question is, can you write an app to detect other people's iBeacons? Yes, you can. It depends on the beacon manufacturer and the way they have their SDK set up. Some of the more secure beacons, you can't. You can detect them, but you can't do anything with their number, and you can't see that number. So it's meaningless. But other ones are much more hacker-friendly, and you can view them, you can edit them. They're basically in unlocked mode.
Kurt, these are strictly push notifications.
So the question is, are you limited to push notifications only? No, you can do anything. So with that trade show example, let's say as soon as you got near one of the vendors, you could display a video. You could view content that you couldn't see if you were away from them. I mean, you can really do anything you want. Yeah?
How responsive is like the signal strength when you get to your device? Like, I'm assuming it's SDK driven. Like, for example, in your car, you see the speedometer go as fast as you're going, but is there like a response delay when you walk? I walk fast, but I'm not going to get the signal so much, or is it going to be even response?
Yeah, so the question is there some sort of like lag time with iBeacons? So as I'm walking by an iBeacon, when does my phone actually detect that? Does it take 10 seconds for it to detect it? It's all set inside of the SDK. So whoever's developing this app for you, or if you're developing your own app, basically you're pulling little knobs and levers to say how sensitive this app is to iBeacon signals. You can make it super sensitive, and it'll detect almost instantly, but you get a lot of noise with that. So you got to kind of fine-tune it for different situations to figure out what's the right amount of responsiveness with the right amount of noise reduction. Well, hey, thanks a lot. If you want these slides, just go onto our Twitter. Go onto Vektor Digital. I'll be posting these slides in a little bit. And then I put together some quick data sheets on iBeacon technology in general.